Alright, here's a pretty common problem that our guys forget to do, and this is removing this arbor tape. It gets in here and just chokes out the tree. Just want to remove that. See how tight that is? Just choking into the tree, and eventually it'll just grow right into it. See that? It's causing damage right there. So you want to get rid of all these. Just chop them. The other thing is this tree, well rooted. The reason I pull the trunk and there's no rocking at the root base. So truthfully, the nursery stake, both stakes should come off. But if you're not comfortable taking them off right away, just loosen these ties. Take that thing and untwist it about 10 turns. The other thing I want to talk about is this nursery stake here with this carpet guarding it from further damage with that tree stake. And this tie, this odd tie holding the branch, that's not needed, so just cut it. The tree can't stand up on its own. It's not going to last. So anyways, this nursery stake should just be removed. They call these transport or nursery stakes, and unless you've got a really floppy tree, you want to take that off the day you plant it. If not, within the first 6 months or so, because it's constantly going to be rubbing up against the trunk and branches. I'll show you some different examples. But at the very least, cut the arbor tape, okay? The green arbor tape. The other thing you can do after you cut this arbor tape and get rid of the nursery stake, is you can look for some young branches that are not going to be a real good branch in the future. Look at this branch here. So, see this branch? It's growing right into this branch up here, up above it. And I'm a shitty filmer. Anyways, it's going right up into here. So they're just going to eliminate this branch, make a good cut. And then same with this one here. It's kind of trying to have two dominant leaders. So first get rid of the arbor tape, and then prune that branch. Okay, 2 cuts out of that whole tree. I'm trying to establish a decent tree in the future. Here's a good example of what leaving the nursery stake does to your tree. It scars it all the way along the trunk. And so just get rid of it. Cut it. Let that tree breathe. There's an example of what good is that branch going to do in the future competing with these two. Get rid of that branch when it's young. Same here, dead branches. You got to think about the future structure of the tree. What you want to grow into a branch, what you don't. This branch here is growing straight up and back into the tree. Get rid of that. Cut off any dead wood inside here. Whoops. Dead wood. Get rid of that nursery stake. It's just causing damage to the tree. It's not holding it up anymore. Here's an example on a pine tree. Same thing. Nursery stake should be removed. All those ties should be removed. Cut them off. Not doing anybody any good. Not needed. It's meant for transport.